Howdy, welcome back to the TJR Auto channel. My name is Tyler, and in today's video, we're working on the $900 GMC Silverado, once again, AKA Gwendolyn. I ended up changing my mind. I turned the truck around and backed it into the garage instead. Turns out with the truck basically touching that wall, I'll have the tiniest bit of room here. And I just about had a mini stroke when I backed the truck in, and I was like, oh, let me pop the hood and get a clip of walking around it before we started working on anything. You hear that? I promise you it was a lot louder about a minute ago. I thought the motor was knocking. Honestly, I thought it just started knocking out of the blue, which would have been ironic for what we're about to do here. Turns out it's just a fan shroud. It's just wiggling just the right way. I put my hand on the fan shroud, noise totally went away. So that's good. Anyways, back to the big thing that we're gonna be starting with today, and that is going to be the exhaust manifold gaskets. So off the rip on the driver's side, both back bolts are broken, and we have a very bad leak back there. That leak is actually the spot where the gasket is making like a chirping noise. Something I've never heard before until I owned this truck. Apparently it's kind of a common thing. So I did confirm that by essentially just taking like a pick, like a small pick, and shoving it in there and then cold starting the truck. And I was able to move the pick around and change the noise of the chirp by holding the gasket a certain way. So we confirmed that all that noise is an exhaust gasket, and the easy way to go about this is, got to pull the manifold off, get the old gasket off, get all the broken bolts out of the head, and get new hardware, get a new gasket, put it all back together. But I got to thinking, there's a chance that these manifolds could be warped. And if I'm gonna go through all the trouble of getting all this stuff apart, all the hardware is gonna break, I'm already gonna have a hell of a time getting all the shit out of the head, getting all the manifolds off in general, and getting the Y pipe disconnected from the manifolds. We already all know all those bolts and nuts are definitely gonna break. So I got to thinking, why not just upgrade while we're in here? Now, where I get sketched out about what we're about to do is the fact that I have not received the parts yet. I'm supposed to receive the headers as well as a catless Y-pipe, because obviously this is an off-road vehicle only. I'm supposed to receive all the goodies tomorrow. So I'm gonna tear it apart now in hopes that I actually get the parts tomorrow, and then I can just jam it all back together and then we'll be solid. So hopefully that works out the way, in my head it's supposed to, but I highly doubt it's gonna go to plan. Everything's gonna suck. Guaranteed every single bolt's gonna break. I highly doubt we're gonna get a single bolt out. Go figure, I forgot to buy some PB Blast, but I'm just gonna use the tiny little bit that's left in this can and just try to get it onto the remaining bolts on the driver's side and the passenger side. I think the passenger side's missing at least one bolt somewhere as well. Yeah, the front one is broken on the passenger side. Another thing too is we are going to be deleting the EGR that apparently is only a thing that the early trucks have. But anyways, I'm gonna PB some stuff, and we're just gonna attempt to use a lot of heat and a lot of force, and we're definitely gonna break a lot of shit. Well, folks, apologies because you probably can't see anything, but don't worry, I can't either. Now I got this nifty set of sockets that are like wobble sockets. I feel like I've seen people use them for stuff like this. So that's what we're gonna try here. And we're gonna see if this breaks or if it comes out or what. If I can fit my fucking impact in here. Can I not fit my impact in there? How about like that? Maybe like that? No, okay. Cool, awesome, doesn't fit. Small extension, maybe. Weakening the torque, definitely. Most definitely. No way. Holy shit, boys and girls, we got one out. Come on, baby, get on there. Holy shit, that's crazy. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing, guys. Oh, lost the tool. What do you think, guys? 4 for 4 or what? Yup. Oh, that's insane. 4 for 4. Yeah, buddy. Now, yes, I'm sure it is probably not correct of me to be pulling the manifold bolts first, but they're the scariest ones. The Y pipe and whatnot, I'm fine with cutting it off with the sawzall if I have to. I really don't care about that. I also need to pull O2 sensors out. Just thought about that. So let me try at least cracking the bolts on the other manifold loose, and then maybe I'll put 1 or 2 of these ones back in just to kind of have it as a placeholder. And then we gotta get O2 sensors out. We gotta drop the Y. Let's make my life easier. Look at all this room for activities in here. Isn't it just a beautiful thing? Y pipe bolts don't want to come off the manifold, like the Y pipe to the manifold flange. Those bolts are not coming out, and it's not really that easy getting to the O2 sensors. They're not that bad to get to, but I'm just gonna say they didn't really want to come out either. So I'm just gonna start cutting stuff, and yeah, just kind of remove everything I see. Woo, baby. Sorry, folks, microphone died, so we got some shitty audio to deal with. Pulling the bolt back out, and I put in the manifold. Now the question is, will it go down or up? I don't really know. Okay, down it is. All right, okay. Mira, mamacita. Kind of heavy. Oh God. Jesus. Gummy. Alright. She's cooking for a while. Alright. One piece of shit. Manifold out. Yeah, that ain't looking too hot. Okay. Now the real, oh yeah. Oh. I lost the other part of the gasket, but you guys can tell how black and cracked that is. He's back to dull sports. Here's the other guy. Here's the other guy. Yeah. Was that my noise? We've got a lot of free real estate in here. This really would be the time to deal with like all the oil leaks down there. You can tell how grimy the motor is, but we're not going to. We're going to ignore it. But we can see, nice. We can see right here, we have a broken manifold bolt, so we got to get that out. And then the back one was missing it, so I got to try running a bolt in there to see if it's broken off like partially into the head, or if there just isn't one, or if it's stripped, or, you know, we got to see what the deal is. It took about 3 seconds for me to figure out that back one is definitely snapped off just about flush with the head, but it's like in a little bit. So that's going to be really fun to get out. But before I even try getting these two out, I would like to start chopping up the rest of the Y pipe and at least get the passenger side manifold off so that the engine has no manifolds on it. And then at that point, once I bring the welder out to start trying to get these old bolts out, I can just go side to side, be done with it, and not have to start and stop it. You know what I mean. Okay, you get what I mean. Cracking out all the new Harbor Freight tools today. Got myself an Icon 9238 ratchet. It's gonna be the maiden break with it. Oh yeah. We get it. Oh yeah. Now this swivel head's actually pretty nice. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This has got to be one of the fanciest tools I've ever bought. It was like almost 50 bucks. Worth it. Figure we gotta rip this EGR shit off before we can pull the manifold. And looking at it, really I should just cut the EGR tube and I could be dealing with this later. But I like doing things the hard way. Obviously. Now, EGR is not connected to anything, it's just big, bulky, and in my fucking way. And go figure, the one manifold bolt that I don't record myself doing, this far back one that's impossible to get to, it snapped. Instantly, as soon as I put this on it, the head snapped right off. Like, barely took one, like, ugga. Didn't even take a dugga. Gonna have to pull the dipstick tube out of the oil pan, which is a little scary of a task to do on a truck like this. Yeah, because that's the only way we're getting the manifold out. So, hopes and prayers, please. Oh, there we go. Did it break or did it come out nicely? That's the real question. Oh ho! Got it out in one piece, look at that. Not too shabby. There's a lot of gunk on it. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. That looks good right there. Oh, it's so close. EGR this, EGR that. What do you think about that, Mr. EGR? Stupid. Got you now, stupid. Oh shit, that was good. You know, Gwendolyn's not fighting me, but she's definitely not giving herself up. I can respect it. And now you guys will see why that was so colossally bad. Oh, that's fucking heavy. That's because I removed this in one piece. Yeah, you know, typically it comes apart here, and it comes apart here, but I don't like doing things the easy way. So now our manifolds are off. EGR is totally off the engine now. I probably should just buy O2 sensors. It's probably not even worth trying to get these out of here. Needless to say too, these things are super old and crusty, so probably wouldn't hurt to change them while we're here. So to make my life easier, I have put the old girl up in the air, took the driver wheel off, because getting to that back one is going to be a bit tricky, as you guys could probably guess. So until there, we have it. It's broken outwards, so that's good. We can throw a nut on the outside of it and just booger the shit out of it, and hopefully be able to heat it up enough to get it out. That back one, on the other hand, not going to be as easy, but it's close enough to the surface that I think we can probably get it. It's definitely going to be tricky though. So our best bet for that one would probably be put a washer and then put a nut, but I don't have any washers that'll, you know, be beneficial for this. So yeah, hopes and prayers, baby, hopes and prayers. I expect this to take at least a few tries. Now, one thing I am worried about with this one is breaking the stud off further into the head. So I'm just gonna hope that I'm able to get a nice weld right off the rip and lock this nut to it and get it hot enough that it's gonna wanna come out. The head is very hot still. Like, I can't hold my bare hand on the head. So it's still pretty toasty. So there's already still some heat there. So hopefully with adding a lot more heat, we'll be good. Okay, that fell right off. Okay, that came right off. Awesome. This is not going very well. This is not going to work. On it now. That's definitely not going to do it. No siree. Oh my god, it's working. Holy shit. Okay, let me get you guys close for this one. I'm actually amazed. Probably from the failed attempts is probably what got it hot enough. Alright, you guys can see that ugly little booger there. She's coming right out. So, I guess we got just enough heat in it to make it happy, which is fine by me. I will gladly go quarter turn at a time. That means it's coming out. Ah, success, baby. Awesome. I welded to the outside of the nut. Okay. Well, I know this one's definitely not going to stick. Yep, right off. Nice. Awesome. Motherfucker. Looky, looky what I got. I got the back one out, bitch. It only took 2 more failed attempts. Then I preheated the fuck out of it. Ended up lighting the firewall of the truck on fire. So, that happened. And then, I ended up actually just cranking up the heat on the welder. And I built up off the stud first, and then I just shoved the big nut on it, and I filled her in. And let me tell you, I had about 1% faith in this, but somehow, it appears it actually worked. So I'm going to be here a while, getting this out, but I'm going to get it out. Oh my god, thank the fucking Lord. I'm gonna try giving myself more of a chance on this side. Figure we'll start with preheats. I cleaned the area with brake clean. We're gonna act like that valve isn't open for you know, slag to go down. I'm gonna do nothing about that preventatively. So when the motor eats itself, when we go to start it back up, act like I never did any of this. What the fuck is going on here? I just have a shit ground or what? That sounded horrible. Yes, the ground got hot, whatever that means. There we go. That's what you want to hear. Nice and red. An abomination. Look at that. Looks like a fucking iron factory, baby. Let's get it. Yeah, buddy. This one's definitely a little tougher feeling, but she's coming out, so I'll take it. At least this side has a lot less like wiring and stuff in the way, so it's a bit easier to get in. But I moved those two big harnesses on the other side, and it made it easier for getting that back one out. Oh, oh, that didn't fall out. I don't know where that went. That didn't bite at all. Nice. Look at that beautiful piece, folks. Look at that beautiful piece. Let's see how good she's shining. Oh yeah, that's nice and bright. Oh, no way. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, the power of welding. Oh, that's tight though. That's pretty damn tight. Hopefully I can get her all the way out. I work her back and forth a few times. Put a lot of heat in this one. Right about now I'm regretting putting the dipstick back in so shit doesn't fall in the pan. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys when I get it out. Oh, there she is. Number 4 is out. Here's our failed attempts from the first side, and here's our ones that we did successfully get out. You can tell this one was very lucky to get out. That one we got probably pretty good, boogered her up on the end. And then, so those two were the driver's side. These two matching nuts were the passenger. This one, I guess we got decent. This was the last one. This was the Hail Mary of all boogers. And I guess we got her good enough. So they're out. We're good. I cleaned up for the night. So hopefully tomorrow the parts show up like they're supposed to. And then we can basically just start slapping, you know, we can slap the headers on, all new gaskets, plug wires, bolts, and figure out the Y-pipe situation with having to make like a, I guess that's technically a mid-pipe. I don't really know. To connect the Y-pipe to the muffler. So we're gonna see how that goes. That should be interesting. Alrighty folks, next day, just got home. This box was waiting on my front porch for me. Let's see if we got all the right goodies. Oh my god. I need a fucking crowbar to open this damn thing. Oh. No. Ow. This is supposed to look a lot cooler. Alrighty, off to a good start. We got our gaskets. Woo. Alright. Gaskets and our bolts. Oh baby, there she is. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at those bad boys. Woo-hoo. Little long tube action for you, huh? Look at that. You know what's funny, guys? I've never bought a set of headers before, ever. That's crazy. Boom, number 2. Now I'm also curious to see if we're gonna have to disconnect the steering shaft to make these fit. Well, this one. Not sure. Don't know. But they look pretty nice. I also got this new set of plug wires, which is good because I broke all of them. have some clamps that are definitely not going to hold. Got a piece of pipe. And here we have our wide pipe. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. So, cat's out of the bag. Catless wide, long tubes. Should be pretty damn good. And I don't know, I'm kind of, it's not going to work, man. I saw this flange in the picture for when I bought these, and I wasn't sure if this was going to bolt up to like the factory flange, like one of them. So probably going to have to do what I had planned on originally, which is using the stainless steel Amazon 3-inch exhaust kit I bought, separately from this obviously, to try to match this new system into the old system. You have to remind me.
You say I'm here. I'm just not doing anything.
You guys heard it here first. My boy Mike's here, but he's not doing it. Oh, look at this. Fits right in. Oh, yeah. Your mother. Your mother.
It's just this cunt.
What? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me, can I get a hand actually with this one first?
Yeah. I already got the bolts.
Let me get, let's get a gasket going. Dude, I fucking hate that I have this one side jacked up because I can't reach. Look at this, I'm on my fucking tippy toes.
Short guy, huh?
I'm a little baby.
Watch out, I'm going underneath.
Oh, you're going underneath?
No.
Where are you going?
I can't fucking, I need stool.
No, I could probably fit through the top. Oh, the AC lines. Yeah. Alright. Woo!
In your fucking train horn.
Huh? Whoa, don't hit my train horn.
You say it's in the fucking way.
Holy shit. That's a pain in the dick to do. Fuck me.
Yeah, my turn.
Look at that, folks. That's a beautiful sight. Long tubes on the $900 truck. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost dropped that in the fucking engine. Woo, that was good.
You got the easier side.
Usually the driver's side sucks worse because it's steering shaft, but
yeah, I know.
This thing ain't in the way at all.
Oh, you got
See how nice that ratchet is? Oh, I need one.
$200.
I know. That is a good deal.
$450 worth of shit, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I just want to get all these caught, and I'll worry about tightening them up when we go to do the Y. All right, folks, there's the driver's side on. That went on way easier than I expected. Look at that.
Oil.
She's crispy clean. Let me see that. Let me see that
right there.
Look at that, guys. I take care of my truck.
Does it have to use this bolt?
Take care of my truck. She looked good.
That's how you get it out.
Nobody told us how fun it is to get the
90
stock.
tooth is very nice.
Right? Isn't that nice, dude? $47 at the Hobo Freight. 90 tooth. But getting this stock exhaust hanger off of...
Look at that. Look at that. You need exactly that much. It's not just one. It's fucking two. So make sure you have a 2-inch fucking extension when you do this. And a 6-inch extension. I don't even know where the bolt went. So.
Yeah, this thing's a pain in the dick. But the driver's side header looks good over there. Oh, I got it. Got it. Oh.
You want to put that last one out there?
Holy fuck.
Can we just pull the whole fucking thing out?
Dude, this thing's fucking huge. Look at this.
I know. On either side.
I got these loose. I'm thinking to get this cat out. We got to go. We can't go out that way. I think we got to come forward. So I'm thinking we cut it around where those clamps are because there's no way they're going to fucking come off. I should have one blade. It might be on the Sawzall still. I was using it last night. So,
I gave you fucking 2 years ago. Hey, $5, baby.
Yo, yes sir. You got it?
Yep.
Look at that, mama.
We're stealing cats out here.
Gonna make all my fucking money back and then some. Huh?
Oh, dude, that thing's full.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
What do you mean? Let me see.
It looks brand new.
Oh shit, dude, that's good money.
Full, dude. This thing's like fucking.
That's good fucking money.
This thing weighs as much as a 40.
Professional cat keeps.
Catalytic converter.
Let's take my cat for a walk. Would you guys believe me if I said my $900 truck had one gutted cat? What the fuck is this? Well, at least we can. Fucking thing's useless. Yeah, get him. Get him.
Steel's watch. Steel's watch.
So at least we got one good cat out of this ordeal. I guess that's probably worth like $5. All right, guys, all I gotta say, I really want to buy one of these, but I'm a little poor. So if you guys want to give me some money, TGR Auto merch, link in the description. Boom, merch plug. I did it. Just like all the big YouTubers. I'm a piece of shit now. I'm a sellout. I'm a sellout. So that back one, I'd like to get in before I tighten all of these. Is that crooked? Can't tell. Just gonna send it. Ooh, you know what? I'll use my $47.92 Icon wrench. I didn't think I was gonna like this one, so I kept saying to Audrey, I didn't know how I felt about the swivel head. I kind of like it. It's kind of nice. I already showed it. I took the EGR off the head with it last night, like on film, and it was really nice because I was able to like move it.
Yeah,
it's good. I'm talking like I'm fucking sponsored by them, which I'm not. Okay, no extension. Nice.
Let me know when you want me to start recording.
Yes, keep going.
This is probably the worst filming
like
I've
the
ever
long
done.
videos.
This is probably the worst filming I've ever done.
People like the long videos.
It's been a while.
It's fine.
I can't get a better video without a flashlight, so
That's fine. I want to keep everybody in the
Tyler,
dark.
do you torque all your nuts and bolts? We didn't even torque the oil pan around here.
Yeah, torque nothing. I can like just
Yep,
barely
that's not
fucking grab
92 tooth, dude. I'm telling you.
that. 90, bro. I'm telling you,
It's
definitely.
not. I should have brought my shit.
It's definitely 90.
Husky, baby. Lifetime.
Everybody says Icon is like so good, and
It's good for fucking $10.
hey,
It's a good wrench for $10.
$47.
You spend extra fucking.
I told you I was gonna fucking buy the $10 one. They just didn't fucking have
You
it.
spend an extra $15 at fucking Home Depot. Lifetime.
Yeah,
I trust their lifetime.
I think
I mean, I know Icon has lifetime too, but I don't want
forget
to
what-
suffer in the meantime.
I forget what the warranty is on the Icon shit. That's my first Icon tool I've ever bought. I've only ever
The
had
rest is
like
Timo.
Pittsburgh shit. You know
The
what I mean?
rest is Timo.
Dude, these Temu ratcheting wrenches. This thing fucks. Look at it. Getting the job done right
Sorry,
now.
I'm just getting close to your nipple.
I figured. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna get fucking canceled. I'm gonna get fucking canceled,
Demonetized,
dude.
folks.
All right, these are. Let me run this
Did a
one.
genie
in.
come out of this if I rub it?
That's where I make my special.
I can't get a good fucking profile of you.
That's fine.
There you go.
I don't need to.
There you go. Look at that.
Should I flex my tricep?
Yeah.
The tricep I don't have.
Just so you know, folks, passenger side goes in from the bottom, fucking driver's side goes in from the top. So
Yeah. All right.
might have to cut a hanger or two out the way, or cut a catalytic converter out.
Or a gutted one.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe that. That's bullshit.
I told you it was fucking. They only had
Dude,
one.
I was looking forward to selling
It was
those.
probably. I don't know what the fuck it was.
No, they both should have had those though. That was just a
it
gutted.
was already
cat.
gutted. Yeah.
That's just a gutted cat.
Someone made
yeah.
money off it.
There's no fucking.
It was probably dude.
all right. I will say, yeah, imagine. We have a lot of GMT 800 experts watching these videos. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that in a good way. All right, we gotta put this in too. You guys, let me know down below. Should those cats both have been cats? I would say yes, because this is a true dual exhaust until the muffler, even from factory. That was the factory exhaust all the way to the Flowmaster muffler. So I think somebody gutted that cat at some point. Let me know down below.
That's how you check oil, folks.
What the fuck am I doing wrong here? Oh, I just got a huge chunk of gunk in the pan. So the dipstick has turned out to be more of a fight than I ever would have thought. I don't know why, but we got to do some tweakage to get it to clear the, I don't know what actual number it is, but the third runner back. As you can tell, it's actually still touching it. But we just had a problem with getting it actually seated into the oil pan, and now we're trying to get it mounted to the head, and then we'll try to tweak it off the header so that it's not just sitting on it 24/7. And then, yes, I will clean the headers of all the grease and grime, I promise. Well, folks, it took a lot, but we got a tiny gap to the header runner there. We have it bolted to that hole now. I don't think that's the one it originally was in. I think it went to that guy. But I mischievously used a nut as a spacer because I'm just that good. And we have it seated in the pan, we think. So I'm gonna call that good. Probably gonna snug up all the manifold bolts, throw on the plug wires, and maybe a test fire to see how it sounds. Open header. Oh, we gotta put the O2 sensors in. I got my semi brand new O2 sensors thrown in. Definitely gonna get some new ones because these are not the best looking, but they are in. I'm thinking we throw plug wires on, battery back on, and we gotta hear what this thing sounds like before we do the Y pipe. So thankfully, Mr. Amazon man just came, and my EGR block off for the intake just arrived. So here, that is just a fucking open hole where the old EGR used to be. So just pull this one bolt out that I threw back in there as a placeholder. Try not to drop it in the intake. And then all we got to do is take this nice plug, put this O-ring on it, and then we bolt it in and we call it a day. Alrighty, it's easier to see now with some light on it. I threw a tiny bit of red Loctite on the screw or the bolt thing, and I lubed up the O-ring. So yeah, it's in there, seated, it's good, shouldn't have any air leaks. Alright guys, battery's back in, EGR is deleted. Long tubes are fully bolted on. All 8 plug wires are on. O2 sensors are in. Dipstick is sort of in. Let's see how she sounds. Open head. Open it on. I'm so excited. It's gonna sound so bad, but good. I'm gonna say that it's pretty good. I like that. You feel it in your chest. It's like a fucking nitro car. I will say, unfortunately, when we put the battery back on, now the speedo spun to 100 pin. Like the speedo is like tapped out. I don't know why. That was cool. That sounded pretty crazy. It was loud. Y-pipe time? Does Gwendolyn shoot fucking flame? Ice cold revving after sitting for a day? That's
I can't even see the fucking header.
Look at the fucking speedo's fucking pinned.
Still?
Yeah. Well, folks, we got the Y-pipe in, and went in as easy as it could have, honestly. I'm going to try using their supplied clamps that I don't necessarily trust, but I tightened the shit out of them, and currently everything is holding, so we'll see how long that lasts. Now, what we're trying to do is deal with how are we going to adapt the new 3-inch pipe to the old, we're thinking it's probably 2 3/4. So that's unfortunate. But what we're gonna try to do is just make some sort of jumper pipe where we can see he's tape measuring to measure the new pipe. We're gonna leave this original run here to the muffler, and then that other run where the other dual used to be, we're just gonna cut that somewhere, or maybe even just cap it where it is. And then we'll have our single exhaust on the low without having to refabricate everything. Because I at least wanted to keep the same muffler back. I bought a new muffler, but it's a lot tinier, and I'd much rather just use this bigger one and try to keep the truck kind of toned down, since now we are catless. I promise it's an off-road vehicle only.
Not towards the middle of
Just manning it. Alright, so I'll hold this back.
That's all the play I got. That's gonna go way out this way.
Alright, let me. Oh, that needs to come out towards you too. Okay. Like, I need to go that way too?
Yeah, you gotta push towards the frame. You wanna get a crowbar or something?
No, let me fucking try grabbing it from the muffler. That might be easier.
Or should I put this on here first? Fucking crank it. Try that. I'll take that band apart, put it on this fucking thing. Is that in?
Or, yeah. You probably gotta go. Can you go forward a little?
I'm trying.
Oh, okay. Jesus fuck.
Oh, dude, it stuck to my fucking flashlight.
No way. Really?
Yeah. Oh.
I hope that's not loose. We're gonna find out the hard way. I'm gonna drive it. All right, folks, just about wrapped up. I can't get over how nice these things look, but have long tubes to the Y pipe, and then our improvised mid pipe area-ish, and then we just may or may not have, well, Mike, or sorry, unnamed person, may or may not have just welded a cap onto our second pipe that is no longer used. So yeah, this it's quite the exhaust, if you ask me. But it's pretty good, sitting on the cross member, sitting against the floor. I think it's mint. Yeah. Oh hey, the speedo fixed itself.
There you go. Self-healing.
It didn't breathe in, so that's good. All right, are we ready? I wasn't expecting it to be so quiet on startup. Kind of loud in that region.
Yeah, why does that sound like it's coming out of his header?
Likely.
Coming out of the van.
I coming out of the main header though? Right off the engine? It is, yeah. Don't touch the header with that, or... Hold on. There we go! That's fucking better.
Oh, you're burning his plug.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh! Quiet it right up. Can you grab it or want to shut it off? Oh, you're so sexy.
Let's put that one?
Yeah, I'm putting it all. Sounds like the back now is leaking a little.
Yeah, probably.
I wonder if they loosened up this when you fucking revving it. Maybe.
Could be a heat cycle on me?
I don't know. I've never had the battery disconnected from this. Something's not happy. shooting. I wonder what. All right, guys. Did one little rip around the block, and we are happy with it. So, I'll show you guys how this thing sounds. It sounds way meaner. All right. It definitely sounds different than it did before. I think it sounds more free-flowing. It sounds good, though. I really like it. I think it sounds fucking, like, pretty throaty, but it's not too much. Like, I was scared it was going to be too loud having, you know, no cats in the long tubes, but I think it sounds pretty solid. I think it's pretty nice. I think it's pretty good. I don't know why I bucked like that going from second to first. It's never done that before. I'm going to blame it on all the new horsepower we've acquired. But I think it sounds pretty good. I like it. You know, we'll have to get a clip going this way with the bridge. Bouncing off the bridge is going to sound fucking good.
Yeah.
Seems like it's driving fine now. Yeah, I like that it's not much louder. It doesn't seem much louder than it was. Honestly. It kind of sounds the fucking same. It definitely, the muffler, like, tone has definitely changed. For sure. But in a good way, you know what I mean? It's definitely not a bad way. Sounds like a good V8. I don't know. I like it. Doesn't sound like anything specific, you know what I mean?
Should put these on the GTO.
They do make them for the GTO. Alright. Ready?
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah, that sounds fucking good. Well, that for 70, maybe. In Mexico, of course. In Mexico. I think it sounds fucking pretty sweet. And just like light driving. Sort of aggressively on it, but. And then, oh, here's a good test. Windows up.
Yeah.
Windows up cruising, yeah. See how it sounds.
Still sounds good.
So here's doing 50 at just under 2K. All I hear is that squeak up front, which is unrelated. So it sounds pretty good. You hear the rear end whine pretty bad. That's been like that. We're just gonna ignore that. But doing 45, it's fine. It's good. I like it.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Cut.
Thank you.
Cut.
Yeah, I guess so. So I think that's a wrap on the long tube and catless Y-pipe install. The truck seemed to be running totally fine after maybe a minute or so, maybe a couple minutes of just letting it idle off that initial startup. I don't know if the computer just had to learn that there's no EGR and now the rear O2s don't read anything. Don't know if that's why it kind of ran like shit and sounded like I wanted to idle or stall when it was idling. But after turn on, shutting it off a couple times, letting it warm up, taking it for a rip, it seems totally happy and healthy. I still can't get over how good this thing sounds. It definitely sounds better than before. And I'd say worth it. I'd say worth it for what it is. Finally got a check engine light, and I'm not gonna bother plugging in to see it. Still runs fine. Sounds sweet. Well, 5:30 a.m. cold start. Sounds good. Sounds modest. This is what we need. This is what we like. Yeah, it's definitely not obnoxiously loud, which is good. I didn't want obnoxiously loud for once in my life. So she got me to work and back home from work. No problem today. I still can't get over how good this thing sounds. It's just, chef's kiss. But I figure I want to take it out for some sound clips, some drive-by clips and whatnot for you guys and for myself. I figure while we wait for it to warm up, I got some windshield sprayer, wiper sprayer hose. Don't know if that's going to fit my application or not for what I need it for. And I also got some air filters for the cabin. So let's swap the cabin air filters out. I know these are going to fit. I guess we'll see if I can make that wiper hose fit who knows? Yeah, I would say that looks about the same to me. So let's shove her on in. So the first one you kind of gotta get in and then slip it back. And okay, this one doesn't even have airflow arrows. Awesome. Just like that. It's that easy. And voila! Now we got some nice cabin air filters in the rig. I can breathe clearly now. Probably should try doing this right now, but I don't really feel like it. So instead, let's go make some noise. I don't know about you guys, but I think this thing sounds pretty fucking good. So I decided to take a trip on the struggle bus today, and we got our new wiper hose line ran. This was a dick ache to tie in, if we're gonna be honest. So I'm too lazy to take the wiper arms off, but I found that if you line this up just the right way, just like that, you kind of get it around the arm and pop it up. You can just barely get your hands in there and get the lines tied together. Thankfully, from the factory, it's already wide off from this connection over to that one. So I was scared that I was gonna have to run like another line or tee it off here to that one, because that was not gonna happen. I was just planning on having one wiper sprayer. But I have it in there, and it's definitely not the right size hose, or at least not like the right girth hose or something. So since it didn't really seem the best fit, I used one of the couplers that it came with, just like one of these guys, and shoved it into the new hose, shoved it into the old hose, and zip tied it. And we're just gonna hope and pray. So that should be good there. And then that comes through this little line here. I'm just gonna route it the easiest way possible, because who cares about looks with this kind of truck. So it's gonna run right there. And then I'll probably tuck it down and around the battery. Here's our original line. So now this part should be relatively straightforward. Just need to put one of the couplers into the original line, then cut the new line to size, tie it together, shove it back down so I never have to look at it again, and then test if my wiper sprayer works. Hello, Mother.
Hello, son. So now it has
no cats, but it still has a muffler. You want to hear it?
No.
It's not that loud.
For some reason, you moving stuff makes me think that it's going to be loud.
Yeah, because I'm just going to start it. You know?
I feel like something's going to happen.
What do you think?
It's pretty quiet.
Right? It's not bad.
No.
It's pretty average.
Why's your light crooked?
Does the whole truck crooked? I'd almost say they work too good. Pretty sure that's the crazy weird noise I've been hearing when I'm driving. So, because you know, it's normal for your fender mount to be ripped off of the fender. Like the sheet metal is torn totally. So, I don't know. Well, we don't need this anymore. Okay. Both layers of metal. Gone, baby. Well, the right thing to do would be like take the fender off and straighten it and fix it, you know, somewhat right. Instead, I have a washer and a hammer and a dream. Yeah, it's like half fixed already. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll get her in. That'll get her home. That'll get her home. And now what you want to do is you want to move the washer back so that it's actually grabbing some of the metal to act like the fender mount. Look at that. No more squeak, baby. She's getting better by the day. Better by the day, I promise. Well, folks, I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up today's video. Cutting this one shorter. Unfortunately, Mr. Jeff Bezos is letting me down and has delayed all of the parts that I ordered that I was supposed to have by now. Actually, one thing came that I was going to put on as well, but I can't put it on because it doesn't fit. I got a new air filter, like for the engine, like engine air filter, and it's not remotely the right size inlet pipe. So I have to return that and get a different one. I guess the K&N ones are special with how big of a mount they have on them. But yeah, other parts aren't going to be coming until basically when this video needs to be up. And I'm not going to push the video back just for a couple small things that need to be done. So anyways, I guess you guys got a very down and dirty tutorial, not really a tutorial, but on how to put long tubes on a GMT 800. I think this thing sounds sick. For the parts, cost quality wise, I'd say are definitely there. It's hard to say if the Y pipe was made a little wrong, or the headers were made a little wrong, or if I just have like saggy motor mounts or something, or a trans mount that's making the Y pipe touch the floor. But regardless, I think for the cost, I would say the long tubes and the catless Y were definitely worth it. I guess we're gonna see in a few days if this thing is going to need a tune or not. A lot of people online say no, you don't need a tune, but driving for a year or two without a tune with just long tubes on a stock truck. Other people say no, don't drive it, you're gonna blow it up, you need a tune immediately. It's one of those deals. So the truck seems to run and drive perfectly fine. My one buddy was telling me just on cold starts, I might notice it more. So I guess we'll see if Gwendolyn self-learns that she has a free-flowing exhaust now. But nonetheless, I think this thing sounds great. Shout out to my boy for helping me out with the install. Definitely made it go a lot easier. And if I did it alone, it would have been a fucking disaster. Anyways, if you guys want to support the channel more than you already do, down below is a link to some TJR Auto merch. We got stickers, we got candles, we got t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, you name it. We might have it. We might have it. We got a couple things. But as I always say, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.